Yes, hello again. This is me, Nader. I'm talking about the Stirling Sports Village, which is part of my CV in the NK portfolio. Right. So this project was called later on The Peak. So on YouTube you'll find it under the name of The Peak. So so it was like a sports village at Stirling, enhancing the existing Fourth Bank football stadium, home to Stirling Albion, and the county cricket ground currently was under construction anyway. So an orbitally contemporary building located on the edge of town along what will become a prime route into Stirling. Inspiration is gathered from both the man-made industrial retail aesthetic of the nearby car showrooms and the undulating hills which overlooks the Forth Valley. The client was Stirling City Council. The start on site was mid-2007 and the value was £23 million. I'd just like to explain something. We used rigidal panels, aluminium panels, and zinc rain screens, and also aluminium. So a variety of rain screens and panels. Right, so this is another view from the side. As you can see, quite interesting colorful windows to diffuse the light and give us a variety of feeling. Right, and this is the southeast elevation. Northwest elevation. I'll take it out of the sleeve to show it a little bit to avoid the glossiness. Yeah, so the light does not reflect. And this one. Right, that's another view. Now from the side. And that's a bit of the site plan. So it had reception, cafe, climbing wall, 25-meter swimming pool with spectator seating, teaching pool, confidence pool, 6-sheet curling, ice rink, 9-court sports hall, 100-station fitness gym, 3 studios, multi-purpose rooms, healthy heart center, and bar and social area, and a cafe. So now the plan is, as you can see, curling and ice rink, sports hall, and ice change and pool change and swimming pool, 3 pools, and climbing wall, which you can see in the next video, and that's the entrance area. Right, this is about surface water drainage and surface water drainage filter, drain, and foul water drainage, pitch drainage, existing surface water drainage, existing foul drainage, and existing Scottish water sewer, and road gully and yard gully, foul connection, and so many really complicated and interesting services, that we have to deal with. Okay, this is the mezzanine floor arrangement, fire strategy. As you can see, we have to deal with a fire strategy for the whole center. A side boundary here, and different phases. Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3. So like this one was Phase 1, this was Phase 2, and that was Phase 3. Okay, here are some of the sketches that we have produced. As you can see, some of them by hand. The previous one, which I showed you, they went to Yugoslavia, to Serbia, or outsourced them to Yugoslavia, Serbia, and those countries, because one of our staff, he had another company there, so it was cheaper. So we did the sketches like that by hand. And this is one of the pools, swimming pools, and this is the coffee bar. This is the entrance area, and which you'll see in the Zach cafe photo of it. And that's the cafe area, Zach cafe area on the first floor, and the ice rink on this side, which we have the real photos on YouTube by many visitors of the center. These are some of the sections which I worked on. As you can see here, section ZZ. Okay, and more swimming pool here. More sections of the building. Right, here are some of the details. I'll just go slowly so you can see. So, flashing profiles by Rigidol Systems, insulated gutter systems, Rigidol micromat finished profiled aluminium cladding. I used foam glass rigid insulation board, and then I referenced them as a specification like H92/776, and so on and so forth. And the same thing for the rest. I used visqueen protection board and specified it, and in special sections. Right, here are some of the details which me and my boss we worked on, and then we corrected as well the structural engineer drawings, Bureau Hubble. We had about 200 drawings really. As you can see here, we said show precast element, and then he would draw the attention too much torsion, force on the tie, and I corrected the dimensions for the structural engineer, tell him, you know, to put it correctly. Show precast element. Can movement joint be flushed with column face? And these are all my comments that I kept reminding the structural engineer to correct on his drawings and make sure that there's no discrepancy between our drawings and theirs. And as well, some of the columns were missing, so I said show on plan, and so on and so forth. I'll just quickly go through some of these sketches which I sketched with my boss. Okay, and these are some of the screen details which I did, as you can see here, drawn by NK. That's my name is NK, as you can see, and tongue at every movement joint. A lot of details I put for the building regulation approval in Scotland, because they do it step by step. It's different from England. They have a different system, but as you can see, and we used AutoCAD in this project mainly, and I'll carry on with the other videos. As you can see, detail 6, detail 4, and we have about like detail 20 for just for the ground floor, because a huge building. And we mentioned you know, the visqueen 50mm times 10mm double-sided tape, and I had to explain every bit. So the contractor bar construction do the work properly and easily. As you can see, this is detail 13, swimming pool area. Underneath it, you know, all the gas barrier and bits and pieces. And thank you for listening.